Hey guys, Zix here, time for another episode of Sevtech Ages 3.11 tutorial series. Today, as promised, we're going to take a look at aqueducts, and we're going to take a quick look at the barrel. It's kind of a silly, it's kind of useless, it's kind of worthless, but it's on there, so we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. I've already gathered with the materials. You guys know how to do clay, you guys know how to do stone. I'm not going to bother showing you that. We're going to make probably more than we actually needed. Whoops. Getting a little dark. Oof. Some people don't like this shader. I happen to really like this. It does look better here, though. I think the people that were mentioning that my shader is weird is probably because it was on... Oh, yeah, if you saw all of this, it's because I had to catch my test world up to this world, and so I just powered through the achieve the advancements. So to continue an aqueduct line, and this is going to look funky because of the shader, you have to start at a water source block, and then you need to move along the path, placing it underneath every single block, and what it does is it stretches the water source one. We're only going to do this enough to get the water all the way down here. So I need, what, 2 more? No? 1 more. And of course you can go around corners. Bam! Done. So now we have access to water sources all the way here, so we can do a much larger farm. A couple of quick notes. You cannot use a bucket on this. I know we don't have a bucket, but you can't. If you remove one, thinking that you can, leave a source there and put a bucket in it, or plant a farm around it, that is not the case. Whoops, that is clay. The chain cannot be the chain must remain unbroken in order for it to work. And while this looks terrible with the shaders, we're just gonna roll with it. Now we're gonna go ahead. Something we haven't had yet. Can we hoe it? Whoops, that's water. Yay! And of course this will all, and you can get these worms which you can use, but they eventually go away. They're not permanent. So I don't mess with the worms. This way we can start growing potato. We want to plant, I don't care about tomatoes, but we want to plant hemp. Because we're going to need a lot of that. And I'll keep the worms for now. In the plant box. Of course, now I'm making way too much clay. It's okay. Miscellaneous ingredients. Yep. And aqueducts. We're gonna put that here. Box here. Tools here. Okay. Alright. Canola. Still growing strong. Didn't get the seed, but I don't care. We'll eventually do composting, and that's what the canola is used for. Okay. Next, barrels. Oh, I just put all that clay away. What are these stupid things used for anyway? Well, let's take a look, shall we? We want a unfired clay barrel, which looks like a Y. We're going to want an unfired clay barrel extension. And then we got to fire them. Fired. Oh, I'm cooking some smooth stone. I think it's almost done. I accidentally made flatbread. Give me the achievement. Or advancement. Whatever. Clay barrel extension. And so now we can set this down really anywhere. Put it right here. Ta-da! Extensions! And we can take our wood bladder. We can come over here. And we can put it in there. And so now it has water. And so if we have something where we need to have a lot of water, we could sit here and we could gather a bunch of it up first, and then allow it to... Let me see something. Weather set rain. What? Oh, just weather rain. I believe this fills up. Maybe not. I might be thinking of Skyblock. Yeah, no. Well, you can go inside of it. That's kind of cool. Talk about a good hiding spot. And let's see. Is there a lid? I don't think so. Cover barrel. You can actually pick this up too and move it around, and it will retain the water. But you have to come back. You can't move around the extension and the clay barrel at the same time. You have to do them one at a time. So you could technically place this down by the water and then fill it up and then bring it back, and then you could have a bunch of water hanging nearby, which can be very usefully used for this, is the wooden basin. So let's take a look at that. This will actually make leather a little bit easier. So we just need sticks and stripped logs. Oh wait, I don't think I can. Oh, no, regular old wood will do. Yeah. Is that enough? So, and now we have a wooden basin. And with this, you put in the ingredients you need to make. So let's say we want to make leather. Of course, you need your wet tanned hide, and you need your dried hide, and you need your salted hide, which is salt and a raw hide. Raw hide. Where would that be? Here. Pelt. Work blade. Grab salt. And with an empty hand, stir. Am I missing something? Raw hide and salt. Do I have the wrong salt? It should have finished. No? Oh, that's right. You have to do 3 at a time. Forgot. And see? Now it gives us 3 salted hide. We still have to put them on this. That has not changed. And now we have to go get water again. Which now you can see how maybe the barrels can make a little bit of sense. Because of the obvious reasons. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I mean you could take this a step further and see this pipe here. Pipe. No, wait, no, that doesn't work. So the dung pipe pulls items out, not liquid. I don't know if I could use faucet on this. I wonder. You know, I've never actually tried that before. We're gonna do a little bit of experimenting here. Wonder if that works. Yeah, I didn't think so. So that's an option. And eventually we're going to be able to make leather even faster. But for now, this is now the fastest way to make leather. But I mean, if you're going to sit here and you're going to fluid bladder one at a time into the barrel, I mean, you could just fluid bladder one at a time into basin. So for me, I never really found a use for these barrels. But you make them to complete the quest. So I mean, that's up to you whether you want to try to use them or not. Again, I don't find them very useful personally, so I don't really bother with it. But yeah, there's how you do aqueducts. That's how you work with the barrels, and we have ourselves a larger, more functionable farm. Is that a word? Functionable. The next episode, I'm gonna take these buffalo, and I'm gonna give them a bigger pen, and I'm gonna start mass producing them, just because they're a good source of meat. Because I am gonna burn through these hearty stews pretty quickly, and I'm gonna need a better source of beef, or meat, I should say. In here, it looks like we just need potatoes. I'm a little shy on potatoes. Whoops. Sleep. A little scratch in the leg there. And before you guys give me crap about creative and survival, sometimes I'm out exploring and I don't have a sleeping bag and I just fly up into the air and AFK if I have to go do something, or if my phone rings, I just turn to creative just to make life a little bit easier. It's just a tutorial series. It's not a major let's play, so I don't lose any sleep popping into creative every now and then. But I'm still building along, and maybe you guys are playing along with me, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. That, however, is going to do it for this episode. It's going to look funky on the snap screen thumbnail because of the weird shader effect. But again, this is only temporary. We are going to have buckets in this age that we won't need the aqueducts any longer. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and as always, take it easy.